And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. I've got the news for you. I'd like to say that it's good news. In a way, it's good news. In the short term, it'll be good news. I think most of you know in the long term, this is all bad. This crypto thing, all bad. Ripple itself is countries, not a company. It's countries. Its main purpose is designed to get the whole world on a distributed ledger platform and then basically control it. That's the deal. Okay. I'm going to show you what United Nations is planning, what the New York Stock Exchange is planning, the SEC. It's all bad. It really is. Tonight's message is what I discovered. I was listening to Wall Street Apes, maybe is the name of the. I can't quite remember, but Wall Street Apes. I think that's the name of it. I was listening to them, and then they were talking something about this, so I went and looked it up. Anyhow, it's kind of disturbing. All right, I haven't deep dived it because there's going to be really YT's not going to allow it. They're going to do all kinds of effed up stuff to the channel. What I recommend. Oh, I know Wall Street. I think it's them. Pretty sure it's them. What I need you to do is like every couple days, delete the YT phone app and then reload it again. That'll keep you getting notified. I do it myself probably every other day. And it seems to work real good. You get notified. I don't got weird stuff going on. It's just things we got to deal with. Today's program, I want to show you. I don't have good news. I got news. At least if you know ahead of time, you can make moves, okay? Um, Mountain Bike Babe. I always get notified. If they pick like 30 to 40% of the people and just don't notify them. So some people will have everything perfect. And then, like my brother, doesn't he's not allowed to type or give donations or nothing. It's just like it's random people. I know people personally that cannot do this or not notify. Here they'll call me or they'll shoot me a text during the show. Hey man, I didn't know you were on. So I hear it from different people, even those people I know. So Michael Gilbert, thank you for the donation of the show. I appreciate that. What I'm going to go over today. Oh man. Now I've been telling you for years now, they're going to tokenize like everything you can imagine, every square inch of land. I said one time the Golden Gate Bridge and everything you can imagine. I said national parks, all kinds of stuff, racehorses, your dog, um, a goat in Kenya. I mean, like whatever it's going to be, everything's going to get tokenized in some way. I mean, if the person wants to profit off it or whatever, but pretty much everything will. Yeah, it says Jules J says you are throttled and shadow banned on X too. On X also, yes, Twitter. I've noticed that. I'll make a show. I don't get like number one, my viewers on Twitter is not going up. It's staying at like 17,001. Like that's impossible. And then the comments. Sometimes I'll be lucky to get 5 comments on a video. I was used to cranking out videos that would get 20 to 50,000 likes regularly, lots of them. Now, boom, boom, boom. Twitter is coming after Crypto Hulk by throttling because they can't handle the truth. I'm telling you guys, we're getting close. This is the channel to be on. They're doing all that stuff. They don't want you to see. I appreciate if you would join my Twitter at CryptoHulk19. Just do it. Just do it, damn it. And then be a subscriber on this channel at least on YouTube. Please be a member. If you get a membership from people, don't let it expire. I'm trying because like this, like number one on general principle, I'm trying to piss them off. Number one, that's when they start seeing people joining this channel and numbers going past 30,000. I haven't gone past 30,000, 29,000 for 4 years. This is ridiculous, right? So my thing is, please subscribe, get a membership. That gives them double fingers up. If you want to give somebody else a membership, cool. I'm taxed on that. If you want to give a donation, that's a way where nobody gets any money except me. YT don't get shit from that. And they really, really hate that, by the way. Memberships, because they can't get any little break off of that. So if I get way too many donations, I'm not trying to psych up anybody. I'm just saying, like, they get pissed when I do like member only shows. Here's what pisses them off. If I do a lot of members only shows, then that means they don't get commercial time and they go ballistic. If I just get straight up donations, they go ballistic because they don't get a fucking thing. So that's kind of how that stuff works. But whatever you want to do, I'm not telling you to do shit. Just join the fucking channel. That's what I'm telling you. Who's the first person to show up? Tekken, Texas Monster, Captain Caveman, Gotcha Gotcha, Will Davis, XRP Nathan, Mr. OG, Ronbo Omega was there. Look, this whole thing with Polysign, I don't want to get into all that. That's just hype shit. It's not. It's a Polysign is a waste of my fucking time. I'm not even going to discuss that dumb shit. I already told you guys, don't invest in Ripple stocks. Nothing to do with any of this shit. Because what's going to happen is Ripple's going to end up being part of the government. And if you had money in it, kiss your ass goodbye. All right. Now, if Ripple does go public, it's not going to be worth what you think. Because that XRP, do you seriously think? Now, I want you to just quit being a moon boy or whatever and think, is the United States government going to allow Ripple to go on the stock market? And China and Russia could gang up and do a 51% own, and guess what? They'd have majority shareholder rights to Ripple and then control all the X. Are you fucking high? Don't invest in that dumb shit, okay? Just think, use your brain, use your fucking brain. What if the Russians and the Chinese and the Indians came in, bought 75% of the Ripple, and then they would get control of all the XRP, and they'd have like gazillion dollars. Just quit trying to invest in dumb shit, all right? And Polysign's the same fucking way. All these fucking things, XLM, XRP, Polysign, and whatever kind of secret little companies, and they probably got 50 companies out there. This is all government shit. Okay, look, Polysign's made by the government. So is Ripple, XLM, XRP, all that shit, Stellar, whatever you fucking name it, XDC, R3, it's all government. I want you to understand that. Sooner or later, I feel sorry for the bastards that drop down minimum investments of $10,000 into XRP. Some of you guys, these rich whales out there got 100,000, 150,000 in Ripple. You're going to lose that shit. Just letting you know, okay? So I'm not concerned what happens to Polysign. That shit does not concern me. I've already told you, these are all government agencies. These people are paid shills. They're non-disclosure. They've signed all this stuff. They can't tell you the truth. They're up there trying to sing and dance and smile. Hey, let's have a Ripple party. And hey, I want to be cool. Can I get a picture with you? That's so fucking stupid. Like, look, we'll put Crypto Hulk. You make XRP videos. Yeah, because I'm going to make money off this shit. I'm not trying to go there and meet these fake ass people that are more than likely government employees trying to look like they work for a private company. I already see through all this dumb shit. I saw through that like when I started doing this shit. That's why I knew in 2 months exactly what the fuck was up. I learned crypto in 2 months and said, wow, all these fake people. I already knew. I worked with criminals my whole life. I spotted these people fast. Oh, man, let me get moving here. We're going to get into tonight how the United Nations is going to control everything. Michael Gilbert gave somebody a membership, and that was John Smith. Welcome there, buddy. Brand new member. Michael Gilbert gave a donation. Thank you, Michael, very much for that. See, there's a little money button down on the corner. Push that button. That's the anti-get wrecked button. You can't get wrecked when you push that button. See what happens, I'll tell you. It's almost like a lottery, what you win. Joe Hoffman, thank you for your deep dives. Oh, we're gonna get into tonight. It's gonna get a little depressing, but I'll tell you what maybe my intentions will be before this shit happens. Tekken, Texas Monster, member for 5 months. I continue to be quite content in my continent, continuing to view Hulk's continentally available content without anyone's consent. Oh, that's just brilliant. Thank you very much. Milos Bartos. May 7th, 2024 is the day when it all happens. Okay. Thanks for letting us know, Milos. Appreciate that. um, let's get into this. Got to take the medicine. Got to drink the Kool-Aid. I'm laughing because this shit's not cool. You can probably already tell already. Crypto Hulk's a little bit different tonight. Crypto Hulk seems a little more serious than normal. Look, there's the article right there. Jules J. Thank you very much. Wrecked. It shows sounds like a hippopotamus or something. Okay, focus. Focus. Now, can everybody see that? Let me click on it and see what I see. Okay, that's what I got too. Same picture. All right, here we go. I'm going to tell you in advance what this article. It's a report. It's a long report. I'm not going over it all. I'm going to keep an eye on the time. I'm going to try to maybe keep it at 30 minutes with this report. It could go on for an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's long. Government. Okay, I used to work for the government. Shit. Okay. How can I make this very small? Currently, right now, what's going on is the tokenization of everything on the planet. Okay. They're keeping it very quiet. They're not really, if they tokenize stuff, it's all boring stuff that nobody wants to hear. So everybody's sleeping and shit. No one, okay, tokenization. We don't know. When people hear crypto, they're like, what? Okay, that's how it works. Most people, 90% of people are brain dead when it comes to cryptos. And if you don't hear the word crypto and profit right now, no one's interested. And that's why you're going to be destroyed. You say, Crypto Hulk, what's with the price? Da-da-da. If you don't understand what I know, you're going to be fucking wrecked. Okay? I don't talk about price in the show because that's so fucking stupid. Reading off crypto prices every day on your show is for retards. Okay? People that, oh, I want to know, I want to see the Fibonacci. I want to see. Those people are going to get so brutally destroyed. It's unreal. These are the same people that invest in all the scammy shit these channels have. Oh, get this NFT, and then you can sell it, make this money. Dude, these people are so, oh God, going to get destroyed. That's not my problem. You watch my show, you're going to hear real information. I'm not going to be like your fucking cheerleader, okay? I'm an instructor, a crypto instructor. I'm going to show you what's up. That's how this fucking channel works, okay? I'm going to present facts, and then you do whatever you want with that information. Now, everything is getting tokenized. And that's how XRP is going to hit $50,000. I don't know when that shit's going to happen, okay? I don't, whatever the fuck it is, I'm going to wait for that shit. If it's 5 years from now, then shit, I'll be 58, okay? Like, I'm serious. I'm already waiting for, fuck, what's another 4 years or something? I mean, damn it, I'll do, I guess I'll be doing this shit for the next 4 years. I don't know. They're tokenizing everything, land, all the land, public and private. And it's not going to be like, well, I'm going to get, see, here's the thing. I'm telling you guys that want to have these slick answers. Well, I'm just going to go move to a cabin somewhere. Oh, you're fucked. You need to listen to my show and shut your fucking mouth, okay? And quit thinking you got all the answers because you don't know shit. Well, I live in this part and no one ever comes up. They're going to control everything. That's what this show is about today. You are fucked, okay? That's the title of this show. I should probably change it after I make it. But then YouTube wouldn't allow anybody to see it because there are a bunch of fucking commies working there too. Here's the title of this one. Self-Regulatory Organization. It's a big-ass title. I'm going to break it down. And I'm going to keep my... Damn, it's already... Okay, I'm gonna set my stopwatch here. Um, we're at the 11-minute mark, so 40 minutes into the show. I got to end this because I don't want this to go on forever. Let me go. Hold on. Here we go. Las Vegas, LV Love. Welcome to the members video live stream. And you got Kitch J. Thanks for that donation. Thunder from Down Under. Already bought a U.S. exchange. Already bought from a U.S. exchange. Can't change that now. Whatever happens, happens. What we got here, oh man, this is bad news, everybody. But at least we know ahead of time so we can maybe do something before the shit happens. All right. And I don't know what that is, but at least we know in advance. Other people have no fucking idea. Some people listen to my show. Oh, I was going to move to someplace in Montana and have a ranch. You're not going to have that fucking shit. Okay. I'm going to show you right now. You're not going to have it. Damn, Crypto Hulk started to sound pretty serious. Yeah, I'm not joking. Like today, the jokes are fucking done. For the next 30 minutes, the jokes are fucking over. Okay. I'm sorry, but you need to listen. The United States government is working with the New York Stock Exchange and the United Nations and the SEC. And what they're going to do, I'm telling you in advance about this article, this report. What they're going to do globally, all the countries, all the stock exchanges, everything's going to be connected under the United Nations. That's going to be now. I'm starting to see how it's all going down. Okay, I've been waiting to see global crypto regulations, global tokenization. How is this? Because I mean, Russia can have their regulations. Well, how is all this going to work? Like, damn, Crypto Hulk, like. And I just saw it right here. United Nations. That makes sense. Global regulations, how the fuck are we going to get those? United Nations are going to have everybody agree on that shit. Whoa, Crypto Hulk, yeah. Global tokenization, that's what they're doing in this report that I'm going to show you right now. They're tokenizing all the land, every single square inch they're going to control. Now, you may tokenize your property, but if you live on a little farm somewhere, you're not going to own that water. That means your crops are going to die. I'm just letting you know. I want you got the article here. Read this shit on your own, okay? But they're taking control of every single land. That's why Bill Gates is buying up all this farmland and shit. You're going to have a farm. Listen, Mr. Farmer. Like this is bad news. You're going to have a farm. And they're going to tell you, hey, you can't grow that kind of corn or that wheat, or you can't raise those animals because their shit creates too much methane for the ozone layer, whatever shit they're talking about, carbon, or I didn't know carbon's coming out of a pig's ass, but okay, whatever. This is the report right here. Oh, Lordy Jesus. They're talking, the SEC wants to create entities that are private, they want to allow private companies called self-regulatory organizations. You know what that means? You do what you fucking want. Self-regulated means you do what the fuck you want, okay? And these self-regulated agencies will control all of our land because climate control, conservation, all the fucking buzzwords they use, sustainable goals and all that dumb shit, right? Saving the little bugs and the dung beetle. You know, when an elephant shits, that little beetle that eats the shit, oh, we got to protect the dung beetles and all that shit. But people, yeah, you're all going to have to live in some kind of little smart city. That's like code for jail, okay? Jail. You're not going to like today's show, but at least I'm going to tell you in advance, all right? And we'll figure this shit out somehow. We'll have enough billionaires and millionaires and shit to where if we got to go to some country and make a deal with, I don't know, Colombia, wherever the fuck we're going, we'll go in there and say, hey, we're going to bring some fucking trillions and quadrillions of dollars and shit, but we can't be sitting around riding bicycles around and eating bugs and shit for food. That shit's not going to happen. The New York Stock Exchange, LLC, notice of filing of a proposed rule change to amend the New York Stock Exchange listed company manuals to adopt listing standards for, listen, natural asset companies. That's the name of these companies. They are self-regulatory agencies, so they regulate themselves. And what is their job? Natural asset companies. They take care of the environment and control all the land because they're smarter than us and we're dumb and we're going to fuck the land up. So they're going to control it all, even yours, your private land. Control, you can't chop down a tree. You can't do, I'm sorry, you can't build a house on your property. Sorry, you already have one. See what I'm saying? I'm summarizing this whole report, okay? Just giving it some summary. Now it looks like 1970 legend. Your memberships are kicking in. Hold on a second. What the hell? Did you just give more? Oh my God. The recruitment office is officially open. Attention, everybody. Attention, everybody. The recruitment office, crypto. Oh, I'm doing work. Okay, this might last long. Okay, this article is going to be the whole fucking show because by the time I get done working here, I'd rather, I'm focusing on this because this article is so damn important. I'll tell you what, you need to read this shit. I'm not going to finish it all, but you need to spend time. If you're concerned, you like read most of it or understand most of it. Michael Gilbert, thank you for the donation to the channel. 1970 legend gave 20 memberships. I'm kind of burning through this, so excuse my tongue when it messes up. Trey K, Crypto Hood Rich, Dean Foster, Joe, Phoenix, Devin Peterson, Muck 13, GG82, Crypto, full of XRP. I think these are from yesterday. Stephen, because I was tripping, like, damn, that guy lost all that fucking money, but these people are showing up. So I was like, because I felt bad, like, damn it, people are trying to support the channel and this fucking place is ripping people off. So like I said, I figured it would take a little while for all the people to start showing up. Stefan Navosky, Gary S., Tyler Wilson, Lilius P., Easy 2017, Sam Pierce, Tube, I'm gonna leave it at Tube. Vanilla Sky, great movie. Suggest everybody see it. Got a membership. Senshin Aiden. Who Flung Poo? Now, the name, I'm gonna leave it at that. But you've been a member before. Please let your membership go to your settings page. Everybody gets a membership. Do this because put your bank card information in because these people here are just average people that give away memberships to brand new people so that you become a member. At least you get a chance to test ride the channel. But input your card information. If you really don't like the channel and you find no value, then before the 30 days is up, cancel and you don't have to pay nothing. But the first month's free. But don't let it expire by saying, oh, I'll get to it later, because the cancellation rate is getting better. It's starting to get better. It used to be horrendous. For every 100 people that joined, 100 people would quit, or 95 would quit. Let's not have this. I got people that sincerely want you to be rich. That's why they're giving away membership. It's not me. I'm not giving you shit except information and knowledge. These people give the opportunity for the first month to really take advantage of the channel. So please do that. MC Prosperity gave 10 people memberships. And that's remarkable. I got people on my channel that are members that just give away memberships to people so they can learn. That's what we got going on in the channel. Not a bunch of greedy people. So if you're greedy, get the fuck off the channel. Cancel your membership now. I really don't give a fuck. All right. Vinny War Dog. Oh, and if you think having a membership allows you to say dumb shit on my channel, no, because I'll report you as harassment or terrorism, whatever. I don't fucking care if you got a membership or not. You're the one who should be grateful for it, not me. I'm the one who knows how to make people rich, not you. Vinny War Dog got a membership. Candy Sandu. Each one teach one. Now that's exactly what I'm trying to do here. Michael Tech Michael, and then Carlos, TK, RAF, David Wilson, and then Jose Caraballo and Zamarai Z. Those people got memberships from MC Prosperity. Then we got 1970 legend gave 20. Good heavens. 20 memberships, 1970 legend. Here we go, everybody. BD, welcome to the channel. Dang, we're getting close to 400 people right now. William Oil, Mike, no, not Michael, Ken Plain, Steve Whitehouse, Thoth, and then we got the Cryovision. Those people got memberships from 1970 legend. RCM Cap 12, thanks Hulk, as always, for keeping us informed. Oh, we got bad news today. It's good to know bad news before it happens so we can make moves before it happens, all right? Last thing you want is to be on some channel where they're not going over this report. You are so fucked if you're on some other channel, you don't know this, because I'm telling you something now that's major bad, okay? This is bad, no bueno. Sam J, thank you very much for that donation. Thunder from Down Under, do unto others, give money anonymously, and it'll come back to you 100-fold. That's what I totally believe in. Like, I've done some stuff in my life I'm not proud of and this and that, but I figure, you know what, I'm trying to make it good. Like, if I can help, I don't know, 100, 500,000, 10,000 people become millionaires and billionaires, that's pretty good for all the stuff maybe I've done. It's got to count for something, you know? So that's just my way of trying to make the world better. Anyhow, enough of that. 1970 legend. They were purchased tonight, Hulk. Oh, damn. They still owe me from yesterday. Bought 40 tonight and only got 26. This is like not good. Sounds to me like a possible police report of theft. Because you can't get anywhere when you email these people. So you've made an attempt to rectify a situation. You want to file a criminal charge, everybody. Let's get on to the article. So they're changing the SEC, the New York Stock Exchange, is going to add definitions of companies' names, like natural asset companies, allow them to be, quote, self-regulated, and then claim that these new businesses will own land, private and public and federal, whatever it is, own public, private land, and get to do stuff to the land and have ownership rights to this land. So here's how something's going to go down. Joe's environmental business is going to take Yellowstone Park. I'm telling you, tokenize all of Yellowstone Park. Now they control it. They control every car going in and out. They might make it to where you can't drive your car in. You got to take an electric vehicle, but it's got to be their vehicle. And then you got to pay a fee and on and on. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And you can only go there 1 month of the year because the birds in the north, and then they're going to do all these things. Then they're going to tokenize the park and they're going to make money because people are going to buy a portion of the park and they're going to be making like trillions. Literally, they said this is like a $100 trillion or whatever it is. It might end up being actually quadrillions. It's just unbelievable what's going on. They're not telling you. That's why I'm telling you this. I'm gonna let's see, check some of these. Tyler Crichton, member for 2 months. For your information, Bill Gates is even buying farmland up in Canada. I'm aware it was America. I didn't know about Canada. Thunder from Down Under gave 5 people memberships. Yeah, and random people get these memberships. The people, we can't pick who gets them. YouTube doesn't allow people to pick. So let me go through this article a little more here. There's so much I can't read through it. Like it would take me 2 hours, 2.5 hours to go over all this stuff. So I just got to highlight little bit, like maybe the first half of this. um, and there's no page numbers. This is the tough part. I can't break this down. So if we start the very beginning, um, let me get this and do a copy and then a paste so a newer person can find this a little bit quicker. Um, there's a number one, and it says self-regulatory organization statement of the terms of substance of the rule change. I kind of already talked to you about that. Now, there might be pauses in the show. I'm going to scan the paragraphs and bring up what I think's frightening. All right. So I'm on number. I'll tell you which. I'll tell you where I'm at, so you can kind of follow along. I'm at number two, self-regulatory organizations. We'll go to A, capital letter A, self-regulatory organization. Number one, purpose. Okay, the exchange, the New York Stock Exchange, the SEC proposed to adopt a new subsection. They're going to add shit. Okay. Now notice they haven't made any crypto laws, rules, regulations at all, but they're doing this right here. Okay. They got plenty of time to do this because what it's going to do is allow all of Wall Street, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, all the investment all around the world. They're going to tokenize everything, city streets, the BART stations in California, the trams in California that go under the water, all the whatever it is, parks in San Francisco, Golden Gate Bridge, Bay Bridge, everything will be tokenized, every single park you can imagine. And what is this to do? They're going to permit the listing of common equity securities of natural asset companies. These companies will come in, buy Yellowstone Park, and then put it on the stock exchange and allow people to buy it all up. Now, the United States government will no longer have claim over that park. These people will have a license for it for X amount of time. Now, guess what happens? Oh, looky here. They found a diamond mine at Yellowstone Park. They drill the shit out of it and they take all the diamonds. The United States government gets nothing. Now, in this report, just to be fair, it does say they're not going to allow mining and this and that. But you know how all that shit works, right? They won't allow it for us, but it's okay for them. That's how the shit works. You'll see. They'll be doing something and they'll find, oh, actually, there's a lake out in the middle of Central California where they found a ton of lithium that can power electric cars like crazy. I'm going to make a prediction right now. I'm going to make a prediction that these natural asset companies, one or more, 10 of them, get control of all that lithium. That stock goes through the roof. They own it, they mine it, they control it, and they profit off it. And that was actually a public land, right? But now the private company comes in, takes it over. What should have happened is all that lithium, the who knows, trillions of dollars of lithium that have come out of these lakes in Central California. Oh, they're going to the corporation, not you and me, but it's on public land. You see where the fuck job comes from? That's what I'm letting you know is happening. Thank you, SEC. Thank you, United States government. Thank you, United Nations, and all the communist players involved. That's what this is saying right here. I'm still on capital letter A. Number one, it's called purpose. I'm going through the second paragraph. I'm going to look through it real quick. Hold on. Okay, the NAC, the Natural Asset Company, is a corporation. So a corporation is going to own all the land pretty much in the world, all different kinds of corporations, all the rich people's companies. That's what it's going to be. And their primary purpose is to actively manage, maintain, restore, and grow the value of natural assets and their production of ecosystem services. These corporations are going to grow the food and then modify it, and then we're going to have to eat it. Okay. In addition, let me just read this. The company, whoever owns the public land, well, it used to be public land. Now a private company is going to own it and make trillions, trillions. They're going to look for sustainable operations. Oh, sorry, sustainable. We can't have this farm field grow beef. It's just not sustainable. Sorry, try tofu instead. Maybe we can get like a beef stock, like a flavor of beef to put on your tofu. Then you're like an impossible burger. Exactly, just like that. That's sustainable. I'm telling you what's going to happen. Um, they will have sustainable operations, are those activities that do not cause any material adverse impact on the condition of the natural asset. Meaning, if the NAC corporation determines the runoff of all the cow poop into the streams, that's bad for the salmon. So we're gonna have to not have any cows anymore. Sorry, try tofu. Like I'm being totally serious. All right, this is what's coming. I'm just letting you know in advance. Now, there's going to be a Henry Brown. Henry Brown, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Um, Ciro Garcia, you reveal who you are by what you do with what you have. Thank you, Hulk. I'm trying to help you guys see what's coming before things get really nasty. Um, Let me get into the article. Let's explore. We'll find something to do. All right, to get around this, but I'm just letting you know what's coming. Um, Now we go to Introduction to NACS. I'm going to read the first paragraph. Okay, listen to this dumb shit. Now, look, let me ask you a question. How many times have you seen multi-million, multi-billion, multi-trillion dollar companies? They really care about us. When's the last time you heard Wall Street so concerned about trees and beavers and little bunnies and shit and the plants? Have you ever heard of that? No. Listen to this dumb shit. Now remember, this is the New York Stock Exchange, the SEC, mixed up in the United Nations. That's a scary team right there. Listen to this. The value of nature to life on Earth is readily apparent. Healthy ecosystems produce clean air and water, and they foster biodiversity. Hold on, I gotta throw up. Okay, all right. Let me get my composure back. Try to be professional. Okay, we got to regulate the environment and provide the food on which our existence depends. For purposes of this proposal, the term ecosystem refers to specific entities, structures. Oh, structures. You're going to have to live in a tent, uh, functions and components of the natural world that produce ecosystem services. These and other benefits derived from these are benefits to them, not us, but benefits. These and other benefits, they're going to be making trillions. We are so effed. Derived from ecosystems are called ecosystem services. That's how they're going to use our land to do shit to make money off us. I'm speaking their code to you. I'm translating their code to you. It looks like there's an estimate value of $100 trillion they're going to make. Let's go down to the second paragraph. there are significant threats to life on Earth and the economy. Recognizing the urgency and opportunity presented by these conditions, investors increasingly express a desire for investment vehicles that will permit them to express a sustainability thesis. Improvements in corporate disclosures, introduction of climate and nature focused indices, and the development of ESC funds screening for preferred or prohibited factors have all explained the accessibility of sustainability investing. Oh my God, what a load of shit. Next paragraph. Let me see if there's anything worth reading. Um, Oh, here we go. Some of you guys might want to look this up. This is like a few paragraphs down. It says, here's the starting where it says, ending the overconsumption of and underinvestment. Go to the paragraph that starts, ending the overconsumption of and underinvestment in nature requires bringing natural assets into the financial mainstream. Now, here's a company. Some of you might want to look this company up, the Intrinsic Exchange Group. It's known as IEG. They're the ones who started all this dumb shit. So I don't have time, but if anybody's ever interested, you can look up the Intrinsic Exchange Group and find out who the fuck these people are. They started in 2017. Listen to this. IEG, which is the Intrinsic Exchange Group, is a private company. Oh, of course, naturally it is. Structured as a corporation, organized under the state of Delaware, same place with all the secretive. Ripple has all these secretive little side companies started in Delaware. Just saying. It's probably the same communists that made Ripple and XRP and Stellar and all that shit. Okay. Next paragraph. NAC, so these companies will hold the rights of the ecological performance of the land. So, for instance, you have 100 acres in Wyoming. They're snatching control over it due to ecological preservation. And maybe you're using the wrong fertilizers, growing the wrong food. So if they can control your ecological performance, that means they can stop you from growing. Says it right here. They hold the rights to ecological performance. You cannot grow because you don't have that right. They have it. Why? Because right now, the New York Stock Exchange, the SEC, the United Nations, and the communist president that we have called Biden is going to agree to this, and they're going to change our law so your rights will be taken away, and then the United Nations will call shots, okay? Just trying to let you know what's going down. And that's why I said from day one on the show, there might be a rogue nation that I might have to go to. A nation that's like doing what the hell they want to do. They don't give a shit about the United Nations or nothing. They're going to do what they want to do. They want to farm and eat beef. Instead of eating tofu, they're going to fucking do it. And that's probably the place where I'm going to go. I've told you this now for 4 years about rogue nations. I may not like everything in that rogue nation, so I got to balance. Do I want to eat tofu and ride around on a bicycle and maybe eat beef and shit, drive a Ferrari, but I got to deal with some kind of religious rules or something? I'm going to have to weigh out which is the lesser of two evils, okay? I think I'm going to go where I can eat steak and drive a Ferrari. Um, let's see here. Let me check the comments and I'll keep going. Where are we at? 36 minutes. I'll give it maybe another 5-ish minutes. Yeah, somewhere in there. Let's see here. S. Harib 1. They use the nature against us. Yeah, you got that right. I think it's already in United Nations law that the American Constitution is no longer in effect. What they're basically doing, the Thunder from Down Under, is they're taking our United States Constitution, destroying it, and making their own rules on top. And it's truly a sad day. I wanted to show you all this early. Maybe this stuff doesn't go down 2, 3, 4 years from now, 5 years, whatever it is. I always try to give you years in advance notice. So if crypto pops and this hasn't taken off, now you got some cash, you got millions, and some of you guys are going to have billions to figure out a way around the issue. Okay. I don't know. Maybe we bribe people for the rest of our life until the end of our natural life is over. I don't know. I know eventually, in the end, everybody's enslaved. So I'm 53. If that shit happens in the next 30, 40 years, I won't be around. But I feel bad for the guys and gals that now are 20, 25, 30 watching my show, 40. But I'm at the point where I don't know. Maybe it happens 5 years from now. I mean, I don't know, but at least we know in advance, and we'll figure out a way or some. I don't know if Elon wants to open up a mission to Mars. I might spend the rest of my life on Mars. Just joking. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now this is down some distance. I can't. Okay, if you look down where it says relationship between the New York Stock Exchange and the IEG, that's written in dark bold. Okay, if you go up 1, 2, 3, that's where I'm at. It says the EPR produced by the NAC must follow the IEG's ecological performance reporting framework. Okay, so this little company that buys this corporation that buys maybe 100 acres of Montana, they're considered like a national asset, natural asset company, whatever, and they have to follow framework rules of the IEG, who of maybe your area, who then follows rules from the United Nations. Notice how it bypasses the United States. That this is a sad day in America for me to have to read this to you. Okay, no one's going to want to really. I doubt any other channels going over this. I know none of them have gone over this already. They probably will tomorrow, and if they don't, because this is like bad news. This is a channel killer. If you want to have like a million views, this is not the show you make. But you know what? I don't give a fuck about that. I got people that pay me, and my job is to look out for you. So I'm letting you know now what's going on. Okay, listen to this. The framework, in turn, is based on the natural capital accounting standards, listen, established in the United Nations system of environmental economic accounting. Everybody, this truly saddens my heart to have to read this to you. Truly does. I'll start the paragraph over and I'll just read to there. The EPR, whatever the fuck that is, produced by the NAC, the Natural Asset Company, must follow the IEG. These are the dumb shits that invented all this stuff. The private company out of Delaware, these fucking communists. Okay. So the EPR must produced by an NAC must follow the IEG Communist People Ecological Performance Recording Framework. Now, that framework in turn is made by the United Nations. Right there, I'm done with the article. Cogency Global Inc., 850 New Burton Road, Dover, Delaware. Jim Mulligan, we aren't a constitutional republic anymore. Jim, I hear you. Dave Ryan gave somebody a membership. We'll see later who that is. So I'm going to leave this article alone. I'm only 1/8 of the way done. There's like It's not even it. Let me see how far I am. And I didn't even read it all. I was just skimming. Uh, that's about one, two. I'm about 1/6 of the way done. I'd have to do 6 times what I just did, and I'd have to be reading a whole bunch of stuff. I just wanted to get you. This is all bad. Like the more I read this stuff, it gets very depressing and heavy. Um, it's sickening when I start scrolling through here. It's look. It's all about. I knew when I started crypto from day one. This is why I made this channel. Okay, I studied crypto for 2 months, and I realized this was the end game. I knew it. I knew they will use the power and control of these ledgers to track. Okay, look, people ask me, crypto, oh, why'd you get 2 cryptos and that's it? And then, okay, I got XRP because from the 2 months that I studied, I made these choices 2 months. Um, XRP, it wasn't Bitcoin, it was meant to be XRP. And what I said years ago is that I knew Jed, not to say his last name, got in some kind of argument. And Jed had goals to connect and help the whole world. And I think whoever it was, the governments, I'm not blaming just mine, there's probably 10 involved in this whole fucking mess. They got him because he was a smart ass dude. He was like 20 years old or something. He hadn't got his degree at Berkeley. They snatched him up. They knew they had spies in his classrooms and stuff. And they said, this dude is the one. He knows how to do this stuff. They were following him. I'm sure this part's all speculation on my part, but I've read enough. I've watched enough on the internet and how they monitor chat rooms and stuff. So this is all my speculation. I have no proof on this. But he had a goal. The early crypto movement was libertarian. And that's where this early part was. The government came in, seized it. I think they tried to make him think that, oh yeah, we're going to help people. And then they lied. So he had a rift, so they split. Then he went off to make Stellar, which is really the common people money. So now the story starts to sound about right. Um, I so he had to sell off. This is my opinion. Sell off all of his XRP shit. Otherwise, the dude would. He had like what, 1 billion of them or something, or 700 million. And if you multiply that by 50,000, like he'd be one of the richest people in the world. And some of the richest people were like, hell no, no. Boy Wonder, hey, you're brilliant and shit, but we're running shit now. That's how I think that all this went down. He saw their ultimate goal was to enslave everybody. And he's like, no, this is not what we had planned. That's because, look, I deep dive. You can watch all my live videos from like March, April, and May of this year. If you watch those, I started really doing a deep dives. And what I found was that Jed's reputation was one of like helping people and giving. There's a lot of giving and trying to put the word out to help people. And a lot of the people in that crypto movement were like that, but the governments came in and saw that they were going to take the world over, or that they were going to enable people of the world to take the world from the rich. So the powerful rich people came in, snatched up all that skill, talent, and ability, and created maybe a different crypto than maybe what Jed originally started with. They said, hey, what if you did this? And what if you did that? So maybe he created something else that was better. Like, I don't know all these things. This is me guessing, all right? But I did study a whole lot of stuff from a lot of people that are not famous, but were brilliant. And I showed it on my program and stuff. But yeah. Let's see here. Have to get rid of somebody. I won't mention their name because I don't want to give them any popularity, but I had to block somebody for being a dumbass on the channel. Let me read some comments here. Victory, put your stuff cold storage. Look for Russia's hemp backed by China. Good news is a lot of people have been waking up for the past few years that you are not pixelated today. My lines are near 480. Thank you. So are we all wrecked if we bought off a centralized exchange? I've only just discovered you. I'm fucked. You have to put your cryptos on a hardware wallet. It's up to you to watch YouTube to find reputable. I don't tell people what wallets to buy and how to do this in the video and how to, because if you lose all your crypto, then you're mad at me. So if you want to know about wallets, watch YouTube, find the best videos. So that's what we got. And a lot of now some of this stuff. Here's the deal. This is massive. All right. I'm not going to deep dive anything in this article because I know what I'm going to find, and that's a channel killer. Okay. I gave you the article. You can deep dive stuff for yourself. Part of me is like, I'm not going to look because I know what I'm going to find. The names of certain people, businesses, connections. It's not going to be good. And I do like breathing, and I like to be able to spend my crypto when I get rich. So this is me, my way of kind of showing you an article that's desperately important to read and understand to know what's going to happen. But when I start seeing like the most powerful organizations in the world trying to, I'm not trying to like tell everybody about that. I'm speaking in generalities now. I haven't mentioned anything specific. I didn't deep dive. I'm not gonna do no deep dive in this shit. This one is, yeah, where some bad people show up and yeah, and I disappear. So I'm not gonna be going over this anymore. But it's serious like that, okay? So this is the direction that the world is going. Total domination, total control over everything. Bank accounts, food choices, where you live, who you talk to. They don't like you. Like I already know they don't. I'm already on a shit list right now. But they're to be like, your phone might text you. You might have a text alert, alarm thing that goes off and says, oh, you can't talk to this person. Move away. It shows us that you're 10 feet within X person. You have to be 500 at all times, or whatever it is. There's going to be something like that. Or your name is now put on a list. Cease and desist coming near this person, or you'll be put on a government list. We will throttle, like my channel's throttled. We will throttle your bank accounts, on and on. That's what they're doing. Like Twitter's doing the same shit the YT is doing. I've noticed on my Twitter, it's not growing at all. That's not possible. Okay. So I've noticed that. You guys are noticing it too. That's why this channel is important. I'm showing you in advance. Some of you that were like, oh, I'm going to keep my stuff on exchange and I'm going to, now you're thinking, oh shit, Crypto Hulk. These other channels aren't talking about it. Yeah, my job is to give you 1, 2, 3, 4 years in advance notice. That's what I've been doing. Always giving you plenty of notice to get shit done. All right. My channel for that $5 a month will be the most valuable investment you've ever made. You spent $5 for information that is going to bring you millions, hundreds of millions. Let's see. Osiris the Good. Thank you very much for that donation. Listener supported. Dave Ryan gave somebody a membership. And almost everybody, damn, everybody in the show is like a member. Damn, 500 people? This is pretty cool. And I'm just seeing stars, green stars, blue stars. Hulk has that indigo life path. Collection analysis. Florida. The city of Boca Raton wanted to stop it from being put in their water. Project. Being part of the meme pump and dumps is not good karma. Great information. Osiris says, great information, always straight to the point. Because look, now I've got all these members. I've got paying customers, right? Okay. The deal is I get paying customers and I do my fucking job. I found an article, it's actually a report on what is going to happen in the world. And it's very scary. Today's show is different. We're not all joking around and doing stuff, okay? But this is fucking serious. My job is to prepare you well in advance. The crypto Hulk, I'm 103 years old. I don't know how to buy the crypto. Well, you better fucking figure it out. Find somebody that knows because I'm showing you some bad stuff coming down in the future. Okay? This is scary. Like, I'm officially very concerned. On a 1 to 10, 1 meaning drive my Lambo and not worrying, and 10 meaning I'm scared to death. I'm around right now because it's not happening now, so I'm not at 10. But right now, I'm at around a 7. Like it's very concerning right now. When I start pushing 8, I'm nervous and I'm rocking and I'm holding on to my safety pins. I'm going to a safe place. But I'm at about 70% right now. Like this is bad, and I know doom is coming. So what I'm gonna do is when I'm like that little dog when someone opens when the postman opens the gate to deliver the mail, I'm gonna look around for my owner. Then I'm running out that fucking door, that gate, okay? And I'm running down the street so fucking fast with all my crypto. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm gonna find some place, okay? And then I'm gonna stop and hide under a car so my owners, when they drive by in the car, they can't find me and I'm gonna get on the phone and call the other dogs and say, "Hey, yo, dog, where you at?" And that's what I'm gonna do. What country's cool, right? Okay. Bruce Banner, member for a month. This is in return for the free membership the other day. Everyone have a blessed day and stay safe. Cool. Thunder from down under. I'm sending my hardware wallet to you. Dang. Look, um, I'm shown information by the power of intention, the universe, the secret, God. Okay. Some people call it different things. There's definitely a power of good and bad. I totally believe that. Some people don't, but I believe there's a total power of good and bad out there. And there's some kind of a balance right now. I don't know what's going on with everything. We'll find out one day. But I've made it my point to help people. And I've seen some stuff happen on my computer, or I'm directed sometimes to certain things that I just can't explain. So I'm not saying it's hocus pocus or nothing, but I don't have an explanation for how I find half the shit or more that I do. 75%, it just I find shit like this, you know? And then or I'll click on an ad somewhere and oh, what is that? And I'll dig into this and then oh man, look what I got here. So I don't know if it's just me looking around or whatever, but I don't recall this ever happening to me in my life at all until like now. But I just make it my point to teach people as much as I can. I don't know everything, but this is just what I do. I'm trying to help people get ready for some really bad stuff that's going to happen to the planet. So sounds kind of fucking weird, but the world's not orderly. There's some order, but then it can get out of order real quick. There's a natural order, I think, to the universe and everything, and there's stuff going on we don't know. All right. S. Harib 1 gave 10 people memberships. Kenny Kang. That's one. And we'll see. Indigo Life Path, I told you. There's a lot of things. I'm not going to discuss anything in particular, but I know there's more than what I could see. I'll tell you that. There's one. I'm waiting for some other members to pop up. We have the same shit here. Now I'm stressed out. It's troubling. Like I've been thinking about this all day because I was making the show, like sitting there. Oh man, like those nervous kids and shit that rock. And I'm not making fun of them. They got some kind of nervous disorder, or whatever the hell. But yeah, it's scary. But see, here's the sad part. Here's the sad part. This is scary, but it's happening. Okay, so it's not going away unless maybe we had somebody in office that would make it go away. But then they're not really powerful because you got people way, way up high, and it's inevitable. But at least, like, I'm showing you facts. They're doing it right now. They're getting it all set up. It's not fake shit. They're going to control everything, all the land. You've already heard. Okay, in Sacramento where I live, they have something called blue cities. They're starting this out. You know what? It's a jail. They're going to move all of us into like these warehouse type buildings where we only have to go. You've seen it, like that wall that's in Saudi Arabia or wherever the hell it is. That wall that goes 180 miles. They want to fill all that up with people, and you don't have to go more than 7 minutes in any direction. I think walking, maybe 10, and that's your world. They're going to make it to where you have everything you need within 10 minutes of walking or wherever the fuck it is. And when you get on a shit list or something, that's as far as you can go. They might even limit it to your house. But see, this is where it's all going. It's not made up. I've already done the show on that. It's called The Line. Yeah, it's called The Line. And then all over you're seeing these smart cities, and Sacramento, they call them blue cities, and they're going to do stuff to where they shut down the streets for the cars, and there's bicycles, so you don't need a car, you hop on an electric bus, all these things. And then guess what happens later is when the control comes in. I'm showing you right now, it's all facts. It's not my fucking opinion. The government report I just showed you, they're starting now to change the laws. Like this is real. It's not made up crypto Hulk. Let's turn down the lights and tell ghost stories. This shit's fucking real. I showed you the government report. Read that stuff and tell me, oh, crypto Hulk, you just made all that up. It gets into talking about tokenizing, putting all the land under the stock market and all this stuff, man. This shit's real. It's a scary fucking movie. I don't know when it's going to all happen, but I know we all know the end game now. I've told you before over and over. I don't know how we're going to go from A to Z, but I know we end up at Z. I know that, but I don't know exactly all the little ins and outs and how they destroy our Constitution, change all our laws, indoctrinate and brainwash people. That's why I showed you the report. It's happening. And I'm trying to tell you now. That's why from day one, I don't keep anything on an exchange. I already knew this shit 4 years ago. After studying crypto for 2 months, I already know all the shit I'm telling you right now. Okay. They're going to lock it all down, control everything, have us all microchipped out like robots and shit. Can't go anywhere, get on the shit list. I've already known all this. These other people are like, oh, Uphold's my sponsor, and da 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 da. And yeah, go to this website and mention my user code. These people are so fucking stupid running these channels. They have no idea what's coming. And for years, literally years, go back and listen to their shows. Yeah, this whatever's my sponsor. I'm so sick of hearing that dumb shit. I was sick of all that shit in 2 months of listening to crypto. I had to start my own show. I was just done with these people. Forget the, yeah, R. Devola says, forget the horror stories, just read government papers. This is sad. And that guy, whoever said that's totally right. Leo Lamb says, Complete control. You step out of line and they shut down the car. You know why I'm getting all these electric cars? So when you turn your car on, it ain't going nowhere because you're on the shit list. Connected car. You see, I watch these Cadillac commercials, and this dumb bitch is sitting in the seat, and she's like trying to look all smart while the car wheels turning. I'm like, you stupid fuck. They're gonna put all these microchips in these cars, and you're sitting, oh, I'm driving this fancy car, and it's gonna steer for me and do shit for me. Yeah. And then one day when you say the wrong fucking thing, that car is not gonna move. They're gonna shut down the power to your house, so you got no fucking power. Now, how cool do you feel being in a Cadillac commercial, you dumbass? Told you. Telling you for years. 15-minute cities. Yeah, Max the Phantom 3. 15-minute cities. That's how it is. You ain't going nowhere past 15 minutes from where you live. They're going to have little sensors on your phone or inject you with a microchip, and your money won't work anywhere else. Only where they tell you where to spend money. This is not cool. Yeah, Helio Bob saying it's called the Line. The Line. I did a show on it, and it's in the Saudi Arabia's Mir Wall City. I spent like an hour on that show. Tyler Creighton. Tyler says, you got 500 people watching the show and only 250 likes. So let's hit the like button. I'm I don't have a like button, or else I'd hit it. You can't like your own show. I think that'll be it. Yeah, that'll be it for today's show. We've had enough scary stuff. What I want you to do before or after, when the show's over, Peckerhead 3000. If you have a donation, now's the time because when the show ends, it's gonna get like it won't get lost, but I just won't see it. Peckerhead 3000 had to say what's up to the Hulk fam. I'll rewatch later, big homie. The show's pretty important. I think you should definitely rewatch it. Thanks. Paul, great information. So I'm telling you this to sound the alarm. I don't think this will totally get all cray cray for another 3, 4 years or something, maybe five. Something about that 2030 shit. So we got maybe 6 years because you got that 2030 initiative by the United Nations. And that now could happen before. I don't want to start saying all stuff. 2030 is kind of like their end goal. Like they want it all done, green light, all the problems fixed, no kinds of issues, 2030. So it could happen. We don't know. Their end goal is 2030. For all the shit that I was telling you right now, 2030 is like max. That's what I'm saying. We could probably get rich, get the fuck out of town, find some imaginary place to go to, and live the rest of our lives. But that shit ain't gonna happen because these fucking communists are gonna hunt us down and try to make our lives miserable. That's just what it is, all right? That'll be it. Davos report. These kinds of things. 6 years of hell, says Veronica 33. Robert Driscoll, I'm with Peckerhead. Okay, I've got almost a show lined up for tomorrow morning. Good one. I didn't go over any of the articles tonight, but I've got some good stuff lined up for the morning. Like this show never, it's definitely over a full-time job. It's probably one of the best jobs I've had, for real. But it's also the most meaningful because I'm just trying to help people warn you. This shit is not going to end well in 2030. All right, that's like the end. And maybe they speed shit up in 3 years from now. It gets all commie. I don't know. But 2030 is like the end where it's all bad. You're on your way to slavery in 2030. So with that, I'm gonna go and have such a happy evening.